Fuzzy Tea Math people. Today we're going to do a rate problem. Math. A motorboat traveling at 18 miles per hour traveled the length of a lake in 1/4 of an hour less time than it took when traveling at 12 miles per hour. What was the length in miles of the lake? All right, so let's put a table up there. We know that rate times time equals distance. So we're going, the rate is 18 miles per hour, and we're traveling at a time of 1/4 of an hour less than when traveling at 12 miles per hour. So I'm going to say, call that x minus 1/4. And the distance is just multiply those two things together. So 18 times the quantity x minus 1/4 is the distance. And same thing with the other boat traveling at 12 miles per hour. That's the rate times x is 12x. Now, the thing that's constant is the length of the lake. So they want to know what is the length of the lake in miles. So let's look at the distance of those two. And what we can do is set them equal to each other since the distance doesn't change. The distance going 18 miles per hour is the same as the distance when you're traveling at 12 miles per hour. So let's set those equal to each other and solve for x. So we have, let's multiply that 18 throughout and take off the parentheses. So we have 18x minus 18 over 4 equals 12x. Add 18/4 to both sides, and we get 18x equals 12x minus 18/4. Subtract both sides by 12x, and we get 6x equals 18/4. Divide both sides by 6, and you get x equals 18/4 times 1/6, which is 3/4. Okay, so that's not the length in miles. X is in time, right? So 3/4, we can plug that into any of either distance, the top or the bottom distance. So let's plug it into the top distance. 18 times x minus 1/4. You see that in the table on the right hand side. And then we plug in 3/4 for that. So 18 times the quantity 3/4 minus 1/4 is 18 halves, which is 9 miles. Now we can double check that, and I'll show you that it doesn't matter which one we plugged it into. Also, 12x is going to give you the length of miles of the lake. So 12 times 3/4 is also 9 miles. So that's a nice double check there. And the answer is B.